Imagine the things that we can have.
Queen, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's some form of Stockholm syndrome or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to do more research on that. It's a fear. It's a fear. It's a fear of losing everything when we actually have nothing. It's a fear. Even the people who own their homes and land still have a fear of losing it. It's always there. But I don't know what it would take for us to be, as a collective, to stop. It's always that little threat. It's a threat that's keeping us here. But it's also the same threat that's having us lose everything. It's the same threat that's keeping us here, but the same threat that will have us lose everything. These companies boldly said that they have to remind us that we need them, when in reality it's them who need us. Did you know? For the ones who want to just stop, did you know there's a squatters rights? They can't kick you out. They have to take you to court, get a civil matter, and all of that. And a lot of these owners lost their homes. I'm not saying to do that. I'm not promoting that shit at all. That goes with cars. They can try to repossess your car, but they can't. It's a civil matter. And we haven't even been paying attention to shit. It's a civil matter. A lot of this shit, even if it is a civil matter or not, why can't we just stop? We have the resource. I'm not going to say the resource. We have the knowledge. Some of us have the knowledge. And if we could just come together and trade these knowledges with skills, and if the resource, if we are able to have the resources, why can't we just trade it out? Starve these motherfuckers and start the fuck over. Yeah, let them be rich. They will be rich amongst themselves with their money, but it wouldn't matter to us anymore. They would be like them fucking apple bottom jeans pants that nobody wear no fucking more. That's played out. They will be played out. The rich people will be played the fuck out. I'm not saying apple bottom won't come back, because I fucking love apple bottoms on females. But anyway, starve them. They can't take our knowledge away from us. They can't take what's already in us away from us. Whether we had training for it or whether we just was built that way. Because some of us was just built this way. We just do it. Some of us have the brain to just do it. We don't know where it come from, but it's just there. And it was accurate every fucking time. I don't know, Queen. I just feel like it's some syndrome. It's a Stockholm syndrome, some sort of syndrome. I feel like it's also in the genetics. Not only that it's in the genetics, I feel like it's through the bloodline. Of course, bloodline genetics. I wasn't trying to say that. I was trying to say the threats that we've been receiving on a daily basis. It's almost as if it's been subliminally been signaled to us. Like we have some sort of signal through our brainwave, like some sort of hypnosis. Like we don't know. I feel like it's a wavelength or something that's telling us to be afraid. This episode in Doctor Who, it was a scene where the master would hear this noise, this knock. And it was the same fucking noise that he had used through satellites. It was this character named Martha Jones. The doctor asked her, why did she choose the master as a prime minister? And she dazed out. She said, I don't know. He sound comforting. I don't know. I just like him. And yet she was just tapping her hand, making that noise. And it was the drum beat inside of his head. I feel like that's what the fuck is going on with a select few. Because not everybody had that noise in their head. Even the most recent episode in a Doctor Who, where it was this puppet having this laugh, ha 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 ha, through the TV screen, through the computers, through the phones, ha 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 ha, and it was making them go crazy. And they always thought, everybody thought they was right. I feel like it's just subconscious through a program or a wavelength or something. I'm definitely going to download this video, because I feel like they're going to try to remove this video. I don't know. It's something. A secret message. A secret link. And kind of find out that beat was a link for the Gallifreyans, the Time Lords, to come back through the Master. So what the fuck is they trying to bring back? But that's another subject. I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know. It's just, whatever this link is, it's the reason why we haven't stopped yet. It's in everybody's head. Or almost everybody's head. It's not in the select few heads, but it's in almost everybody's head. It's almost like going back to religious. Every time certain people break away from religion, they get a scare and they run back to Jesus, because they are afraid to go to hell. And if I was to be honest, I don't even think the life that they think they're living is right. And I keep asking them, how do y'all know that? How you know that you're living right? How do you know this is like 100% right? How do you not know you going to hell anyway? Like, if hell is real, like, how do you know? And they keep going back to the Bible. I need facts, because now I'm living an uncertain life, and it's putting me into a fear. It's limiting my growth, and it's limiting me. I'm afraid to branch out. Don't that sound familiar? Every time I feel something in me that I feel like I have gone too far, strayed away from Christ, I get scared. And I used to run back to Christ. But I have been fighting that urge to run back to him, because I have been provoking the hell out of Jesus Christ. Because I'm still broke. I'm still struggling. And they're talking about the faith of a mustard seed will move mountains. Well, my faith is bigger than a mustard seed. I speak life into my life. When I was a Christian, and my life hasn't improved when I was a Christian. I was miserable, I was depressed, but that's a whole different subject. I just feel like, I don't know, it's just something holding us back. A select few. It's the only one that has been broken away from it. How are we going to break that connection? Break the hypnotize people? How are we going to break that link? Because they are afraid. Fear is the biggest hindrance to progress. But sometimes fear can be good. But right now, I feel like fear right now is a handicap. It's a handicap. And it's crippling a lot of people. It's crippling a lot of people. to the point where